Fun.
Welcome to Duke's United Show. This is the morning show with Raj, my good friend, who we chat all the time about football, boxing, tennis, everything. So we had such a good chat yesterday. I said, listen, jump on the show and chat. Let's just chat, Raj. How you doing this morning? All right?
I'm all right. I'm not bad. Just been a bit unwell, a bit cold, but yeah, just getting along. But fine. How are you?
We're the same, man. Got a little bit of sniffles, but I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling all right. But yeah, just not looking forward to today. Obviously, the way we've been playing, I don't know what to expect. Boring football. Am I going to expect boring football, or Chelsea going to batter us because they're coming into form now? I don't know. But end of the day, it's United, innit? So no matter what happens, I'm looking here to watch United and hope they get a win, as always.
It should be a very good game tonight. I think it'll be pretty close because obviously Chelsea are rebuilding as well. They've got a lot of young players themselves.
Yeah.
And obviously it's going to be that kind of game where United need the win. They need to get a win because obviously the last few games haven't been the best. And going on their last league game, they need to get a good performance out for their fans tonight at home.
Yeah, we've been poor. You guys did all right yesterday, though. So that was
yeah,
all right.
Arsenal got a good result at Luton last minute winning with Declan Rice.
That's what I was saying to you yesterday. I think Arsenal are going to win the league because stuff like this happens when you're going to win the league. You scored in the last second of the game. You guys went and done it again. You went behind in the game as well. It was down. Then all of a sudden you get the 3 points. Like by hook or by crook, you guys bloody get the 3 points, man.
Well, that's what old Fergie teams used to do in the treble winning season. When you're not at your best, you just have to get the win.
Exactly. So you lot killed it, man. You lot killed it. Did well. I can see City falling off, to be honest. Not falling off, but they're missing something from their game. They're not as invincible, are they? They're like you feel like you can get at them, you can get goals. They conceded about 5 goals in the last 3 games or something like that. Or stupid amount of goals, like 8-9 goals or something like that in the last 3 games. So yeah, it's not great.
Going back to the Tottenham game, they looked like they was going to concede at every attack that Tottenham was going down the line. Tottenham were looking like they were going to score majority of the time going forward.
Exactly. They look good, though. They do look good. Tottenham do look good going forward now, you know.
I know they do. They look very good under Potchetino. They're looking very good. The way they play, but it's like I said to you yesterday, when a team has a good philosophy in terms of wanting to play and that strategy, like we said, anything can happen. And look how Spurs are playing now without Harry Kane. They're playing some of their best football in a long, long time. Since the Potchetino days, they're looking good.
Yeah. You're right.
And
you're right.
They've got a good chance to get in the top 4.
I think so. With the attacking football they're doing, my gosh. And this is what I mean. They're fast in all areas, and that's what, you know, although Kane was very good, he's a little bit slower than a lot of the other players. So we did get a glimpse of it in Champions League semi-finals against Ajax when Tottenham beat Ajax and then got in the final and put Kane back in. And I was thinking he should be on the bench for this game. He should be on the bench. The boys played so well, but
he was half injured or something, and then he got back in because he come back from injury.
Yeah, that was
and before that, you're right, they did, and that was the game where they lost when Sissoko gave away that penalty, didn't he?
Yeah, that's another thing. I forgot KDB's missing from the Man City team. That's probably another reason why they haven't scored as many. Even though they still scored a lot, they would have scored even more if KDB was playing, wouldn't they? So yeah,
that's a big blow, and maybe missing Gundogan as well. I still think they do miss him.
100%.
Because of the goals that he given from midfield.
Yeah. Especially when Grealish isn't really a goal scorer.
He isn't.
Who's going to get your odd few, but not the 20, 25 or anything like that. So
they're missing that goal scoring midfielder.
Yeah, to be fair, true.
As for KDB, when he comes back, he's going to need a few games to settle in because he's going to be a bit behind in terms of football.
Yeah, true.
You got to bear in mind the fact that he's been out for 4 months. So.
Yeah, so he's not even going to be. I guess they'll do some training with him, but he's not going to be like match fit, is he? But he's still got the quality to play the odd pass and do something. So I don't think
There's also no guarantee that he's going to hit it off straight away. You never know. He's getting older as well.
Yeah, and no guarantee he's going to stay fit either. Could come back and get injured again, like a lot of the players are doing nowadays.
Especially when you're older age. He's 32 now, so like you say, you got to look after your body.
Exactly.
So let's talk about Manchester United v Chelsea tonight and what we're going to expect and what we can find, what we think may well happen. Chelsea coming back on a good win against, was it Brighton they beat last time?
Yeah, they beat Brighton 4-3. Was it 4-3? I think I was
3-2. I think it was 3-2.
3-2. Yeah. No, this was 4-3 yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that was 4-3 yesterday. So talking about Chelsea and some of the players that they've got at the moment, just hitting it on this game, we're focusing on Man U v Chelsea today. Talk about Chelsea, I mean, they've got a very young team at the moment. Like yourselves, similar kind of situation, a bit different, but they're going through a transition. When you look at it, you're beginning to see now Enzo Fernandez is starting to settle. That £105 million player that they paid is beginning. He's beginning to slowly get used to the style of English football, and I think he's a very good player. Is Enzo Fernandez.
He's a top player.
I also think Raheem Sterling's coming into his own again now. He's picking up some good form. Yeah. And also the lad down the middle, is it Jackson? He's good.
Jackson, striker, He keeps getting goals, and everyone keeps writing him off, but he still keeps getting goals. So
another player I like is Conor Gallagher, full of energy, doesn't stop running. Very good player this season. He's been very good. So I think there'll be goals in this game tonight. I could see not many goals, but I can see at least 3 goals overall. So I could see it going 2-1 either way.
Yeah. You know what?
As for Manchester United, we don't know what kind of team he'll play tonight. I think he might play Højlund.
Yeah, Rashford. Definitely playing Højlund. Definitely.
And then I think Anthony might start on the right as well.
Yeah. You're kind of thinking the way I'm thinking.
Højlund down the middle, Rashford on the left, Anthony on the right.
Oh, no. Garnacho's been playing well, man.
Oh, no, sorry. You're right.
Can't be taken out. So I don't know what they'll do there, but he's got to play.
So Garnacho will start on the left.
Yeah.
Rashford down the middle, probably.
But this is the thing, though. Højlund's got to play. So is Rashford on the right and then no Anthony? I think it's going to be that.
Or could he end up dropping Rashford?
No, I don't think he'll drop Rashford.
So Rashford will go to the right.
But maybe you see Anthony playing Rashford dropped because of the not working hard, but I don't see it happening. I think he's going to stick with him. He's going to stick with Rashi on the right. He's going to stick with Garnacho on the left, and he's going to put Højlund up front. I think Bruno going to be up in the hole.
In the 10,
Yeah, and the rest. Can't think of what else. You're going to put McTominay, isn't he?
Yeah,
this is the problem we've got. That's the problem we've got. We're just low on quality. Numbers. Quality's not there. Like, I wouldn't play them. I'd just switch it up completely and play a team that can keep the ball. I know we probably can. The teams will get at us, but I'd put Shaw with Varane at the back, and I know Maguire's done all right, but seriously, if I was going to play, I'm going to put Reguilon left back, Shaw and Maguire, Shaw and Varane centre back, Wan-Bissaka right back, and I'd go with Amrabat, who can play football. I put Donny in the middle. I just throw Donny in, and then put Bruno. So you've got players who can pass the ball. You got defenders who can defend properly, so you don't need to worry. And then you put your wingers. I put Rashford on the right, I guess. Garnacho on the left, and Højlund up front.
I personally think, like you say, you'd love that to happen, but I don't see it happening. I think, like you say, he's just going to play that same kind of team against Newcastle, where was it Maguire and Lindelof at the back? Was that right?
Yeah. No, it was Maguire and Shaw.
Was Maguire and Shaw playing centre back the other day?
Yeah. Was it? Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah,
Dalot went left back. Dalot went left back, didn't he? So,
Dalot went left back and Wan-Bissaka went right back. So I think that'll be the same back four, bro.
That's poor, man. That's poor.
I think he'll go with that. He won't change it unless he plays Maguire and Lindelof, which I don't know. I don't know your injury status. I haven't read the team news.
You can't do that. You can't do that. We're gonna get whooped if that happens. Like, they can't handle these boys. Like, when you play Maguire, you have to put McTominay. He's basically, you're putting them both in as one because you need one to cover the other. and just sit around him, so then he's okay. If you try and play anything expansive, he's gonna get caught out, isn't he? So that's the hard part.
And if you don't play the right kind of system or the right kind of players, with Chelsea's pace, they will get some chances because they have got some quick players going forward.
That's what I'm saying, man. Sterling's on it now. He's playing back a little bit, very close to his City time football at the minute, to be fair.
Yeah, I feel it's been a bit of an injustice why he wasn't named in the last England squad. I feel for him because I think he's a brilliant player and he deserves a chance for England. But let's see what happens.
100%. I don't know what the manager's thinking, but who got in? Who got in over? Why did Rashford stay in then? I don't get that.
I don't understand. But anyway, that's it. That's football for you. But like you say, looking at the dangers, I mean, Chelsea's obviously got some good players. They've got, like you said, they've got some pace and they've got a good defence as well. Their defence isn't bad now. They've got good youngsters. The youngsters, they say
Who's it? Badia Shield? Badia Shield's playing now. Saw him play.
Yeah. Badia Shield's a very good player, yeah. And Thiago Silva.
Thiago Silva, left back is same left back they've had for a while now from Leicester. No, didn't he come from Leicester? No, didn't he? Wasn't he playing the Leicester? Chilwell, yeah. I'm sure he was the one playing.
Or sometimes it's a lad from Brighton, but that Cucurella.
I think he's suspended then. He got sent off, didn't he? So, James, I think he got sent off. So
yeah, I think that's the case. He'll be
suspended.
They'll have whoever they play at right back, there'll be someone else.
Yeah, we'll see about that one.
I haven't taken much note of him here and there. I've had a look, but I know that Enzo Fernandez is playing well.
And then you've got that guy. Oh my gosh, you got the guy they got for so much millions from Russia. Lost his name now.
Oh yeah, Mudryk.
Mudryk, yeah. So remember, you guys were gonna get him. Oh my god.
He might have done well for us. That's a
yeah, he might have, because they play a lot better ball.
Different football.
Now they're playing some good stuff though, so I don't know. Maybe his pace would have done a good job for you guys, but maybe he would have been molded into being able to pass the ball.
I think he's been playing here and there for him.
Yeah, he's not starting. So
they've got the other guy, Maduka. He's a good player as well. Good winger.
Madueke,
yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's good. He's not.
But like you said, the lad Jackson is going to be a big threat tonight, definitely.
Yeah, you know what? I can't see us winning. I just can't see us winning. I can't see us playing good football. Number one.
Do you see getting a result though? How do you think?
No, I can't see us getting anything. Nothing. At the very least, I can see us getting a draw. Like that's not great.
Even when you say a draw, is that a low percentage scale for you?
Yeah, like I said, at the very best, I can see us getting a draw. I think they're going to do us up. They're going to pop us off the park.
Chelsea will win tonight.
I think so. Yeah. I think so. At Old Trafford, we're not the same. He ain't going to change it up the way I want to see it changed up. Even though the players I'm picking, people won't want to pick them because they ain't seen it ever happen before. But I'm saying to myself, I need boys that can keep the ball. I need the players on the pitch that can keep the ball, and players who can play their position on their own. So
also, you've got to remember there's a lot of tension going on now in the background with this potential takeover that's going on with Sir Jim Ratcliffe. There's a bit of a dull atmosphere in the stands because I think everyone wants this takeover to be done and dusted, getting it over and done with, so then the club can move forward and have some kind of direction. And right now, you haven't even got that. Once that's done, then you know where you're going because fans are getting a bit, you know what I mean? Unhappy.
Yeah, I'm not even getting excited. I'm not even getting excited about Jim Ratcliffe. I don't even know what that's going to do for us. If it's going to make any change whatsoever. Didn't we already always have like 200 million every year to spend anyway? So
and not only that, even when Sir Jim Ratcliffe does come in, he's going to equate 25% stake in Manchester United with majority control. But the thing is, the Glazers are still on the board, so it doesn't change anything. Only a little bit, but it doesn't change much.
Nothing's going to change, bro. Nothing's going to change. It would have only
until
changed
the Glazers go. Until the Glazers.
Just in there. Yeah, I think the only change we would have seen is proper change, stadium change, area change,
and when the Glazers go.
Yeah, we'd have plenty of money to buy anyone we want. Now we're stuck. We're absolutely stuck in the mud with
You're stuck in the mud until the Glazers sell up, but they're not going to sell up anytime soon. You could have done with the guy from Qatar group coming in to take over. You know.
Yeah, Well,
But
we got a comment from Curlers right here. Annoying to still hear United talk about player power, but since the days of Jose, it's been a disease we have not dealt with. That's exactly what we're saying, though. Like United, all this talk about play, I don't even know if that's even true. You know, players always talk, always talk when it's good, when it's bad. When it's bad, you talk a lot more, of course. But so when it comes out, it's no surprise that some players won't like the training. Some players won't like this rule. Some players won't like that rule. And then it obviously amplifies when you get losing games, But when we really look at it, United are still top of the form charts. Although we're still crap football, we're still top of the form charts. So when people keep talking about his head on the block, think about it. We've still got the players on the pitch, from when he joined. Like, most of the players that make a difference to Man United playing better football are injured. Eriksen, Casemiro, Martinez.
Do you remember what I said to you yesterday? Do you remember when we was having a chat and I said that the quicker Eriksen gets back, the better for Manchester United?
Yeah,
because
all three of them need to come back. All three of them for us to play football again.
But I think Eriksen's the best footballing midfielder you've got.
He is. But remember, Casemiro also makes a difference defensively and
he does.
Transitioning from defence to midfield. And then Martinez is the one. He's the main guy.
Yeah. But then with Eriksen, in terms of ball retention and the way he moves the ball forward, he's amazing.
Yeah. He's the one that moves it from midfielder to attack. Yeah. But then to get it in midfield with space and time, think about it. You need to move it around at the back and get it into midfield with space and time. That's what Martinez brings. None of the others can do that. Then you got the Eriksen, who finds the Brunos, who finds the attacking players when he gets it with space and time. So then you're losing the both players who recognize it when it happens. So then you can never get the ball to our strikers who can do anything.
Eriksen's like what Cesc Fabregas used to do for Arsenal. He just moves it forward quick. Do you remember?
Exactly. And then you've got the fact that he's old. That's the thing now. You've got the fact that he's old. So when we lose the ball, we then go, we need to take him out the side. But that's what our problem is. We've got older players who are good at certain things, but not good enough off the ball.
That's why you need younger players in the future. You need younger players in the future, hopefully. Then,
Yeah, but read that one. Careless says. Go on. What's that saying?
We have players since the days of LVG, and these players are there. At the moment, you never hear the player say, "I will take a pay cut over poor performances." He's still right there.
Yeah, that would never happen anyway. No one's ever going to take a pay cut. No one takes a pay cut ever. You sign a contract, you're in that, and then you live according to your means, and then you ain't taking no pay.
You know yourself. You as a professional footballer, when you earn a certain wage, you have a lifestyle that goes with it. Yeah. And that compensates for what you do. So regardless of a poor performance or whatever, unless you get relegated to the Championship, then you get a pay cut. Otherwise, you're not going to really lose out on what you do. You know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah. It's in your contract usually. If some people get in their contract. If we go down, you get 50% cut in your wages because we get less money income from the club, from the Premiership. So that's what would happen. But but the players ain't going to do that. But look, today's world for me, it looks like today the players obviously get far too much before they get to the levels that they deserve it, if you get what I mean. I don't believe that they should get that amount when they're not producing. But the thing is, what's weird is we did get to third last year. So when you look at it, we were third.
And you finished above Newcastle. You finished above Newcastle, who are a brilliant team right now.
Exactly, but not only that, we're only just behind them now. They've only just gone in front of us after we've had one of the worst starts of the season.
But you're still up there. You're still down there.
Exactly. We're not enjoying our football.
You haven't even clicked yet. You haven't done much. Yeah.
Because we haven't got the boys back. Soon as you see them 3 players come back to the squad, we're going to start playing football again, and everyone's going to love United again, and no one's going to be worried about Erik ten Hag. We outplayed Barcelona twice. Yeah. We beat them. I'm telling you, we were playing proper football back then.
Can I make some points? Like you're saying, with people try to put pressure on Ten Hag, he's not the issue. The issue is the board. So until that isn't sorted, Ten Hag will never know what he's going. and people are saying, "Oh, he should get sacked." So not everyone has been saying that, but some people have been saying that because of the recent form. I think it's a ridiculous statement.
Absolutely ridiculous, bro. There's no way he should be sacked, because end of the day, what's going to happen if he got sacked today?
Who are you going to bring in? Some other manager? It's going to be the same issue. It's not.
You got the same players. The same players until players come back and then they go, "Oh, you see, it's the manager bounce." No, it ain't. It's the players got fit, and the players that make a difference are on the pitch.
You'll see Manchester United climbing up that league table.
Yeah, we'll be. If we had our boys at the start of the season right now, we'd probably be in second or third right now.
Yeah,
we wouldn't be where we are right now because we've struggled with the players we've got. We ain't even scored no goals really with any of our players. We ain't creating much chances. We ain't playing any good football whatsoever. There's not one game this season that I've gone, yeah, I love that. That was a great game.
Yeah. Going to talk about Marcus Rashford now. Yeah.
Oh my days.
What do you think is going on with him? Because like last season, he was amazing. He was absolutely in a world of his own. It was his best Man United season ever as a player. For Man United.
Yeah. Well, and this is it though, Raj.
What's happened? Yeah.
Raj, what's happened is exactly what we're saying. Like, you're only as good as your supply. And we ain't been supplying him enough because we've been playing bad football. We're defending all the time. We don't have the ball. And then we're not creating chances for him as much. But at the same time, he's also become that same Rashford as before. So whereas last season, at the start of the season, he was finding his feet. While he was finding his feet, we were winning games. We were doing okay. And he was like quite poor. But we were okay. We didn't need to worry about saying anything about him. Now, he's playing just like that, but we're not playing well either. So he's not going to get the ball. He doesn't get the ball with chances in behind. When last did we see him running in behind and someone slotting him in and he misses?
I think that was for England recently where he scored a beauty. But I think, you're right. It's been a while since I've seen it.
We don't see that. Bruno slotting Rashford in is making runs in beyond the defence. It doesn't happen because we don't have the ball anymore. We don't get the ball. McTominay gets it. Yeah. And he ain't a player who can pop it to someone. So, like, it's not going to happen until the boys that can play do it. It's that simple.
Once he gets that supply, he'll start clicking again.
100%. 100%. And that will give him the best chance to start clicking again, if you get what I mean. Yeah. But
also, I want to come to the point of the goalkeeper. I think it's really important to address that. I've spoken to you about this several times. So I just wanted to have a quick 1 minute on it. What do you think of the goalkeeper's start to his career at Manchester United? I mean, he was a brilliant keeper at Ajax and Inter Milan, but I mean, I know my football. I watch football. I watch the majority of the games when I'm not working. I just don't think he started off very, very well. He had a little bit of a middle bit where he was doing good, and he's just gone back to himself again. It looks like there's always a mistake in him.
Yeah, he seems one of them players who he does the hard things easily. But then the lapses of concentration for the easy things are just them things that you don't expect him to make them kind of mistakes, and he is. It's a worrying thing because that's very hard. Although it's the easiest thing, it looks easy. It's the hardest thing to do, to get out of a player to get rid of those lapses in concentration.
100%. But also, if he continues to make these mistakes, and you've got the lad that you brought from Fenerbahce, and also you got Tom Heaton. So isn't it time that he's on in the next few games making these mistakes? I feel he should get dropped, and then either Tom Heaton or Bayandor is his name, I think, from Fenerbahce. Should be given the game.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. You got to give him a bit more time because at the end of the day, he's just come off a string of really good games. Where we started talking again about him as being that's behind him.
Including the last minute penalty save against someone you won at home 1-0. Who was that against?
Yeah, that was in the Champions League the week before.
Yeah, it was Copenhagen.
And if we drew that would have been pretty much it. He saved that pen, great save. But he saved us many a times already this season. But again, it evens itself out when you let them stupid kind of goals in, if you get what I mean. So, also, whereas De Gea, he was saving us loads of times with good saves, and then the odd occasion, the mistakes happened. But it's like it seems similar to him, but the mistakes, I don't know. It feels the same. To be fair, if you think about it, it's the same. He saves us when he shouldn't save. When when we probably shouldn't let be able to save it. And then he lets in goals we should never be letting in ever. So
the only advantage he's got is he plays out from the back with his feet, which De Gea couldn't do. That's why you signed him, because most teams play.
Yeah, well, that's great. That part of his game is great, but the other side is we're over reliant on that as well. He's not even.
Arsenal's goalkeeping situation is a bit poor as well at the moment. Ryan made 2 mistakes again last night, so
did he?
I don't know what Arteta's going to do with that. Yeah, so.
Okay. Well, we got a few comments come through. 1 second. Let's take a look at some of these comments. Says Height Studio says the amount these players are paid is crazy. I think. Eve must stay exactly, and it says 6 months of decent performance will get you a bumper new deal with our owners, and then those players drop in form. I think the AFCON is looming in Jan. We need to blood a replacement keeper now.
Exactly.
And here's the thing: we don't even know how good that player is, that keeper is yet. I don't know anything about him at all. So
the lad from Fenerbahce.
Yeah, Biandor, it would say his name is. I don't know anything about him.
People are apparently saying he's very good.
Yeah, of course, we bought him because we expected to be good. But at the same time, is he going to come in and just... The best I've seen so far is probably Tom Heaton. He's been really good.
Yeah, Tom Heaton's good. He's experienced. I think with him, he'll probably get a game in the FA Cup against Wigan. So.
Yeah, I'd like to see that, because that's where we'll know whether he's any good or not. Yeah, and it'll just help him be able to blood in without without having to, be in a pressure situation.
So that'll be good. Yeah, because like you said, I don't see it happening anytime soon that Onana will get dropped anyway.
Nah, he shouldn't get dropped as well. You can't just dash your keeper that quick, especially after he had a lot of good performances in between each one. We're probably going to see that happen a lot through this season. At the same time, when the players come back, even his passing and keeping the ball and us winning more games is going to happen, because that means players are going to position themselves in positions to get the ball. So a lot of things are going to change. I think it's going to help massively. Going to help.
How long have we got left?
3 minutes.
3 minutes. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think, like you say, in terms of what's what. So let's look forward to tonight's game. I think it'll be a very good game. I'll be watching it. I think there'll be goals in it, and it'll go either way.
I want us to win. I hope we win. If the best situation, like I said, I think it's going to be a draw at the best. But I really can't see us winning. I think they're going to beat us. I just can't see us being able to win this game. Like, they're too good. They're playing too well at the moment. They scored goals against City for fun. They scored against Tottenham for fun. They've beaten Villa. We can't do that right now. If we play Tottenham, I expect us to lose. If we play Villa right now, I expect us to lose. So why am I thinking we're gonna beat Chelsea? It's not gonna happen. I can't see it happening. So I'm just going with it. I think we're gonna lose.
This is Manchester United. Anything can happen.
Exactly. But whenever I think we're gonna lose, a lot of times United pull a result out of the bag. So can we pull a result because we played so bad last game? The chances are we're probably gonna work harder than ever, make it so difficult to beat us, and scrape a goal from somewhere and win 1-0. That's what could happen for us, and I could see that happening as well. So this is the thing: it's mad. Whenever you think United are going to get battered and lose against other teams than City and Liverpool and that, then usually we do pull something out. So let's hope that I'm wrong and we pull something out and get a 1-0 win at Old Trafford today.
All right, let's go with it. The final predictions:
1-0 Man United. I think it is possible, but highly unlikely. But I think United wins 1-0, and I'm going with good old Rashford to get a goal.
I think it's going to be 2-1 either way, but I'm going to go with 2-1 United, and I think the goal scorers will be Garnacho will get one, and I feel Bruno will score.
Okay. Bruno Pena.
A beauty like he did against Galatasaray would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, what a strike that was on my days. It's been a long time since we've seen a nice one like that.
But Chelsea with Jackson will get a goal, I think.
Yeah. Jackson gets the goal. Let's have a look. You guys in the comments, put in your comments. Make sure you put it in, whether we're live or not. Put in your predictions of who you think is going to score, what you think the score is going to be. Raj, thanks for coming on the show and having a chat with me. We'll do this more often in the mornings for
Definitely,
sure.
yeah.
It's a great half an hour I've
We'll
got.
do another one. We can do another one tomorrow if you want.
Yeah. I'm here tomorrow as well, so let's jump on. Let's get the job done. Let's start doing the morning shows. Right.
Take care. Lovely to have you on board.
People. Speak to you soon.
See you later. Bye now.